welcome back to Real Culture. It's your boy JF, and today I'm gonna give my unprofessional opinion on the movie called An American Pickle, starring Seth Rogen and Seth Rogen. So, let's get right into it. So with that being said, the movie starts off like 100 years ago across the Atlantic somewhere in one of them Eastern European countries. Seth Rogen has his wife, and you know, the jokes are kind of hidden. Just imagine Seth Rogen kind of like, just chill. All right, yeah, my bad. So anyway, the movie kind of takes place with Seth Rogen and his wife. They're kind of like, just think about Seth Rogen telling jokes like he's living back in the day, like 100 years ago. Like, the jokes is kind of hitting at first. I was kind of find myself laughing and shit. It was cool. So then we get to the point where it's like this beef or something with these cocks standing. I can't even say the name. It started with a K. They start beefing with each other and whatever, and they end up knocking Seth Rogen into this pickle jar or pickle vat, something like that, and he gets preserved for like 100 years. It's like Captain America. You know how he was preserved on ice for 70 years, came back into the new day. Seth Rogen made his funny, and he got preserved in a pickle vat, and then he came back 100 years later. So the only kin he had when they found him and brought him back to civilization, which is nowadays 2020, was his great-great-grandson named Ben, which is played by, again, Seth Rogen. So, bro, I don't want no pickles. Like, let me just do this. All right. Don't mind him. But anyway, like I said, so Seth Rogen, Seth Rogen is played Herschel. Herschel is the older dude from back in the day that got preserved in the pickle jar, and Seth Rogen is Ben. So the jokes started losing me because they started doing those like fish out of water jokes, and I hate those jokes. I hate like, oh, he's from the old days and he's trying to learn the new shit. Like, it's been done 100 times, and I hate seeing that shit. So I'm about to just tell you the plot real quick so I can get over this movie. Pretty much, Ben is showing Herschel around the town, introducing him to certain things of whatnot, and as he's doing this, Herschel finds a sign in the air that reminds him of the old country. So he gets all offended because the sign is in their grave site, in their family plot. Like, they had this family plot, and it's like this sign that reminded him of the old country is in this plot. So Herschel's like, we need to buy this land. But Ben's like, I don't have no money to buy this land. So he's like, okay, then let's make a plan. So they started selling fucking pickles. And yeah, you eating pickles. They were selling those, yeah. So they ended up start selling pickles. But the way he's making pickles like out of rainwater and shit, it was like pigeon shit all in it. It was just unsanitary. But these people loved it. You know how the new technology is. As soon as people get on stuff, start blogging about it, it becomes hot. That's pretty much what happened in this movie. All in all, they started beefing. You know, these movies got to come to a point where both characters hate each other. The way they started hating each other was dumb. It wasn't even practical about how they hate each other. It just didn't make any sense to me. So they started doing that. They started pranking each other, going back and forth, sabotaging each other. And then at the end, you know what happens. They get back together. They end up reconciling differences, and there you have it. So, what? Hold on. So anyway, this movie was literally an hour and a half, but it felt like it was 3 hours. Like, I was sitting there like, I kept looking at my phone like, when is this shit over? And it never ended. So with that being said, I'm about to give my rating because he's getting on my nerves. So I got to give my rating. This movie is trash. Do not watch this movie. I gave the whole plot right there. It's not funny. It's funny like the first 10 minutes, and then it just lags off. The ending is dumb. Like, everything about this movie is terrible. Do not watch it. And with that being said, folks, as usual, like and comment on every video that I do. Also, share this video with your friends. Also, hit that bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And also, you know about these two fellas, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be one right here and one over probably on his side. That's other videos you can click, and also share and like and comment on those as well. And with that being said, peace and goodbye.